Greetings everyone, this is Seven Thunders, and this is my pond clean out day, maintenance day. I'm topping off the water, and right now it's going over here to these flowers and shrubs and compost pile. This is the koi and goldfish and tilapia pond. The tilapia is in another pond right now. Just the little ones in here that I've had trouble catching. But that's the collection of fish right there. This is the new pond. I redid it, redug it this year from last year. Did the whole waterfall over again. And this is July 5th, 6th. So July 6th, 2017. And I just made a Baki Trickle filter to filter the water. This pond was full of algae. You couldn't even see the fish. It was murky just about 2 weeks ago. After I made this stream, it's dry right now because I'm cleaning the filters out. This is a little riverbed that comes from the Baki Trickle filter. I'm about to turn the riverbed back on, plug the pump back on after I finish. And I'm cleaning out the second stage of the Baki Trickle filter I made from my office organizer shelf. Storage compartments. Those are sponges with a scrubby on them from the dollar store. And you get packs of these, of course, for $1. This is the sponge and scrub part of my Baki Trickle filter, a Japanese Baki Trickle filter. On the bottom of here is holes that I drilled. I think they're 3/8 inch. They don't have to be even, but centered within the framework of the organizer. And I have 5 drawers of these filled with different filter media, and they simply slide in and slide out for cleaning. That's a blue metallopad, which catches bigger particles and has a buildup of beneficial microorganisms. Same with this. And that's why I'm cleaning it by the pond. I use these containers to get water from the pond. And then I use a rubber grub to squeeze the second tray of my filter system out. I put this blue metallopad on top of this, and the water trickles through this pad, through the sponges, and then it goes to the next level of biobars. Bags of biobars that catch beneficial bacteria and get the nitrites and nitrate out of the water. So I'm going to take this, it's cleaned out now, and you can see the sides of this. And when this start getting filled with waste and the pores start getting dirty with like brown deposits, this water will start filling up and will overflow if you don't clean this out. When it gets close to about 1 inch to the top, I pull this drawer, I turn off the pump, pull the drawer, and clean out this tray. This tray has to be cleaned about every 4 or 5 days for this size pond. And that's about a 2,000 gallon pond right there. So this is my filter system in the garage. I have a tray with a manifold with holes drilled on the top, and I'm weighting it down because when the water come on, I got to put a frame up. That'll just jump off and pour all over the floor. So I got 2x4 pieces on top of that manifold. A little slot cut into the tray, and water comes down through that when it's on. It goes to a level of blue metalla, and I got the sponges. Ouch, mosquito. The spongy, I got some mosquito dunks I just put in the pond, and some guppies, but they're not getting these, they're coming from somewhere. But that's a blue metalla layer. That's the first layer of the tray. Then it's this tray that I just cleaned. Goes into this spot. Let's slide this in. This just slides into the second spot. And you can see from the side if it's getting full. When this fills up about right here with water, because it doesn't fill, it just goes straight through. I'm gonna turn the pump on now. It's time to clean it. And that second level is what fills up and gets clogged the most. Next level is bio-balls and more sponges that stop the flow up the front. These are bio-balls, bags of them in the second. I'd never have to clean this layer. And the next is volcanic rock. And the last is charcoal and ceramic bead media at the bottom. The ceramics, sponges, bio-balls, and charcoal. And this is a tote that catches, see that? That's a 5-tray organizer. I got some wood catching it to make it drop right on top of this tote. The tote is filled with red volcanic rock. And then it goes out these 3 tubes, 2 bypasses. This goes to my moving bed filter that I made with a cut off 55-gallon water drum. It has air stones from this air pump with about 6 air stones in here. Those are the outflow manifolds. I had to pump off so it's not flowing out yet. And those are 3 different kinds of moving bed filter meters. K1 micro, K2, and K3. K3 is the biggest one here. Let me get it on here. This is K3, looks like a honeycomb. It's about 1 inch around. This is K1 micro, the littlest one. And this is K2, medium size. So I got 3 different sizes. It's 5 gallons of moving media in here. I'll probably get 2 more for 7. Some of it haven't synced yet. I just got it, all of it, within the last 3 weeks or so. And as they get weighted with beneficial bacteria and the water saturates the plastic pores, they start syncing and doing the right thing, flowing and moving around, being aerated. Debris is knocked off and beneficial bacteria adheres to them and take nitrates and nitrites out of the water. And as they bubble, I think gases and ammonia gets dissipated in this. And the water is crystal clear since I installed this trickle filter and changed it from media just packed into the tote and have it trickling down. I'm going to turn the pump on so you can see how it works. Okay, now the pump is on, and you can see the water springing in through my manifold here at the top. That camera works. So it comes in at the top right here, trickles down to the first level, and then to the second level, to the blue metallic that I just cleaned with the sponges, and then through the bio-bars in this third level, then the volcanic rock, and then down here it goes into the tote, and in the bottom of that is volcanic rock. See that? And that aerates the water too, it dissipates gases out of it, ammonia and all of that. And then from here, I have bulkhead fittings, 3 of them, so that the inflow is not greater than the outflow. Same with this, I have 1 3/4 inch in that goes down to a T that branches off with the water going in one direction on one end and another direction on the other end to create a swirl. And then I have manifolds here, 2 of them, because there's 1 in, I have 2 outs. And these 2 outs go back down around the corner. At the corner of the garage, it goes under this crack that was already in the cement. It was even. I haven't finished this part. It goes up here to my stream bed. And that's a stream bed with leftover liner 13 mil vinyl liner that I built up a wedge-like higher at this end, about a foot, all the way back to the pond. The volcanic rock at the bottom, pond stones, the most pretty decorative one. That's watercress, which is a superfood, very nutritious, growing out of the bed. There's spider plants, different photos plants, different kind of plants to extract the nitrate out of the water. And the water's coming out crystal clear from the filter system. It goes down this stream bed, back into the pond. And here I'm gonna follow the stream bed. You see how clear birds bathe right in this pool? And whole lots of birds. We get to see all kind of birds that come and bathe, drink from this water. This water is really pure. And that's one thing I'm doing this for, to learn water quality and water treatment, how to do it organically, naturally, environmentally, so that we can set these systems up on self-sufficient permaculture properties. Like our property in Jamaica, we plan on getting one up north here in Michigan. This is the return stream. So we could do stuff like this, use this water to water fruit trees, a greenhouse with salad, soup, and stew vegetables in it, for a complete, sustainable permaculture system. So water is very important to sustaining your properties, to sustaining the world, really. And this Baki Trickle filter, the stream bed, I have decorative agates and stuff in here, and water plants coming out of the gravel. I use some of the prettiest stones in the stream bed. And this bed has been set up about 3 weeks and is always ready established, maybe a month now, about 3 weeks, yeah. And the water was really algae and murky. You couldn't hardly see the fish. That's where it comes from, the garage. Comes down, comes around. More watercress right here and here. Superfood, highly nutritious. Use it like lettuce. You can take pieces of leaves off of this, branch it off, root it, and it filters the water as it provides food for people. And then it goes back into the pond right there. I tried to pile the most gravel and pond stones and rocks right at the mouth of this little stream, so that it further goes over, aggregates to build up beneficial bacteria, algae to filter the water. Then it drops into the pond. The pond is about 4 feet deep at the center hole, has another ledge about 3 foot deep, and another ledge about 2 foot deep, and then another ledge about a foot around the sides. And then I have a little bog refugium right here. Some little guppies in there to deal with the mosquitoes. Some water hyacinth, water lettuce, frog bit, some Egyptian umbrella plant. I think that's skunk cabbage, I'm not sure. It's an aquatic plant I got from a friend's property up north. This is a cana flower. This is outside the pond. Taro root. Just flowers and stuff to have a planting that goes from here to the bog plant into the pond. That's a water hyacinth, a plant that really filters the water floating around in the pond. So this is the development of the pond this year. It's been established now. The water has went through the nitrogen ammonia cycle. It's really clear. I'm draining about 20% off right now that I'm watering the landscaping and putting water in the compost top. So this is how it is right now. I'm really considering breeding koi and selling them. and getting into that business. I really like koi. I just started discovering them this year. They're mixed in with goldfish I rescued from a pet shop that was going to be used for feeder fish, and now they've been with me for almost 3 years. They've gotten pretty big, and some of them are developed in colors like koi. Like one of them is in there, look almost like a sunset. It's got almost like the haku markings. It's got some black spots, almost look like Garamo black spots, like little berries or something on it. It's pretty. I have I think a Sasara goldfish. That's one of the prettiest fish in here. Right there. It looks like a kohaku. And it's like the four-man kohaku, I call it. But it's brilliantly red. It has a torpedo shape more than other goldfish. It looks more like a koi, especially if you're looking right in the mud. It's cuter than a koi. It looks like more like a koi than a goldfish. I just got that one yesterday. And they can get up to 30 inches long. They need a lot of room, but they're a good addition to a koi pond. Down in there is Matsuba, I think, koi. I got a Kujaku. I got some Sequoias. And a few whatchamacallits. That's just pretty. That looks like a Kujaku right there. One of my favorite fish in there. And when I got them, they're much smaller. And now they're about 7 inches long. There's a Kujaku right there next to the Sasara, I think, goldfish. Comet goldfish that's gotten really big. And so there it is. It's 7 Thunders. This is my mixed fish koi pond. And I'm really studying water quality, filtration, and how to do it on a budget. And this is a low budget pond. I have a 13 mil liner I got off eBay. I collected a lot of these stones. I got a truckload of cobbles for $24 from a landscaping place. And as I go camping in up north and waterside my friend's property, they have stones. Farmers build them up when they plow the field. And that's what a lot of these are. So this is 7 Thunders. This is my koi pond. This is the waterfall coming in from the river. Back into the pond. And that's some people's favorite feature. This is this little stream right here. But it filters a lot of this pond. It does a lot to clean the water and aerate it. I plan on getting a few more koi and enlarging this pond next time. But I like Kojakus, Kikukoryus, Shisuis, and Goshishis. I like metallic fish. I plan on updating this pond and show you the progress of it, but the fish are doing really, really well. And it's a joy to watch them. They have different habits, movements than any other fish I've kept. I've kept aquarium fish since I was a young man, small boy actually. Had them through college, planted tanks. I used to like tetras a whole lot. Neon tetras, cosmic tetras, surface tetras, tiger barbs. I used to grow big tiger barbs by chopping up earthworms and feeding them to them. They got huge, really red fins. I used to sell them back to the aquarium store for up to 5 times or so of what I paid for them. So this is 7 Thunders. This is Growth for Survival. This is my mixed fish koi pond. July 6, 2017. I'll show you how it's going as it progresses. Keep growing organic, get into aquatics, get a water feature on your property, the 4 elements, water, air, wind, and fire. So you can have balance and a good place to meditate. 7 Thunder, keep going organic, stay positive, and I hope to see you in the light.